give up 13 points in a quarter for Ginebra. Just fantastic defense on their side. And I think Coca had some turnovers that led to some baskets for Ginebra. And big block.
You know, I forgot to tell you that this game is also not loaded not only with big men, but with a lot of Cape Crusaders. We'll see a lot of flying here today. Laniete, JC Intel, and a couple of others. Here's Cabagnot, top of the keyhole. Coca-Cola's offense has to be very consistent, especially against a team that loves to fly like JC Intel.
Well, now that's the third breakaway layup that Ginebra has gotten out of this in this first half. Arcadi had one, Heltebrand had one, and that's actually a dunk, not a breakaway layup. JC getting out and flying as he's so known to do.
The endless debate between a layup and a dunk.
Well, just good defense right there by Rafi Rivas, sliding off the pick and roll. Here you see JC, who I think maybe one day we'll see in the PBA dunk contest. This guy can get up himself. It's too easy for guys like that to just throw it down. I'm jealous.
Started to make a name for himself as a junior player in Colegio de San Juan de Letrán as one of the squires there. And in the meantime, that shot does not work. You know, but the percentage of Ginebra should be interesting because they've only had probably one shot for every trip. Not much on the offensive rebounding glass. It's just that so many of their shots just went in during that stretch in the first quarter.
Well, Coca averages out-rebounding their opponents 2 a game. Ginebra gets beat off the boards 1 a game. But, you know, with the size advantage, you look for Coke to pound it inside and try to hit that offensive glass, especially when they're not shooting the ball too well to start this game.
And don't forget that the Gatorade is the official drink of the PBA. Thank you very much. Is it in you? Our referees make a decision on this one.
Got a foul on Nick Velasco on the rebound there, reaching in, causing the ball to go loose. And, you know, right now, Coke is struggling a bit offensively, but you have to give credit to Ginebra's defense. And what a benefit for Coach João Chico to have these kind of players that he can shuffle in and out of the lineup, and you can play with fresh legs with good players.
Intel launches, it does not work. You're actually very precise. Now, Coca-Cola has to go probably, because of what the game has given to them, Plan C already. Plan B, A obviously didn't work, so Plan B didn't exactly fly. So they've got to find some kind of rhythm with Plan C. Asasi Taulava is denied access inside.
Great hustle right there by Chico Lanete, keeping the ball alive off the block.
Oh, here's a wide open Lanete. The rebound might be Menk's foul.
You have got some absolute veteran warrior big men out there. Velasco, Menk, Taulava, Pelan. You got some good big guys. Even this guy, Rafi Rivas. Wapak, ooh, with a little bit of authority on that block.
Did you see in that slow-mo, Asi had that feeling of, and the look parang of impending doom. Suddenly he saw Rivas' hand and, well, this is going to get blocked, but I'll try anyway. 9:46, second quarter. And we welcome all of you. Sam Sarmenta, Alex Compton, together with Patricia Bermudez-Giza. Cheska Litton completes our team, and we're under the command, of course, of Director June De Los Santos.
Mamaril just checks in and has to guard Asi. No matter who's guarding Asi, it's going to be difficult. Billy picks up his second right away. Asi's not just 6'9". He's really wide, so he's hard to get around.
Someday we will measure with. Patricia, join us, please.
Coach Kenneth has put so much emphasis on how their bigs have no advantage here because Ginebra's bigs really match up well against them. They got to worry about Ginebra's fast, hard to scout, very athletic, and high basketball IQ guards like Chico Lanete and all of these guards on the floor right now. He has challenged his own guards to play above expectations. Keys for them include transition defense. This is so important because they feel they need to deny those layups, three-pointers, and the dunks that obviously get the crowd going. Now, I've seen all of those happen so far in this game, so you can just imagine how upset Coach Kenneth is so far. Another key for them is to play aggressive. They've been going to the line a lot, which shows their teeth, but in the past 2 games, they miss an average of 16 from the free throw line. Alex, Sev?
That's his second foul, 3 on the
Well, I know the free throws.
And the gray hair is just beginning to grow because of those missed free throws. And another source of those gray hairs, probably the fast break points of Ginebra. They've outrun Coke 8-0 there. There's a short stab inside.
Oh, now just a great duck in by Asi. Good seal and a good pass from Penny. But you're right, that's the 4th layup, that the one that was goaltended there by Cabagnot and steal that Lanete had earlier. So really getting out and running.
I like the way Ginebra's rushing out to score quickly and force Coca-Cola to play hard defense, but Coke seems to be a step late, trying to catch those fast break attempts. Asi, they wait for him to fall into position. There's a shot by Penny from afar.
I think they got a loose ball foul on Macapagal there, and maybe not, the shot that they wanted. That's a difficult shot from Penny. He's a great player and a great import. You never really want to put a stranglehold on him in terms of what he's allowed to do, but kind of a high degree of difficulty shot right there, coming off the ball screen, drifting a little bit on that three.
Assistant coach Bo Perasol, of course, who is a former head coach, still has the disappointed look of a head coach when the shot is not exactly to his liking. As you were saying, that might have not been the shot that they wanted.
Yeah, I think generally those aren't the shots that are going to get you a lot of high percentage wins. You play the percentages again. As a coach, you got Asi, you got Penny, some other big guys, Velasco, Telan. You want to get guys their shots, their best in their best area and percentage of scoring. So right now, Coke's struggling at 28% from the field so far this game. And again, credit the good defense from Barangay Ginebra.
On the other hand, 42% by their opponents. Asi curling, and talking of playing to the percentages, why not? 2 points is 2 points.
Yeah, I think that's where Coke needs to continue to attack and then feed off of Asi. As if teammates sag to help on Asi, kick the ball out and get open shots. Boy, Cyrus Baguio is... it's amazing to have a guy like Cyrus coming off the bench. Extremely talented.
So Lava, who averages 16.8 already with 6 in this encounter's first half. Here's Cabagnot down the middle. The outside attempt just kisses the iron. Nothing there for Buenafe. And here comes Tubed, who likes the open season, the open court action. Tries to shake up the defense. Nobody biting on those fakes, really. They just knew what he was going to do. Mamaril said, no, they know what we're going to do with that. And Tubed says, let me do this.
Wow. Huge three by Ronald. And he gets the reward for not taking the bad shot on the break. He gets to step in and stroke a three, and now Ronald, the leading scorer right now in the game with 8 points.
If you've been playing with a couple of teammates, you grow accustomed to their moves. You don't force it. He had the time to take a better shot, actually, as you were saying. Cabagnot into the middle. That will not bite. No fish there. And here comes Noel. Altebrand looks across. He said, I'm going to shoot because there are big guys under the basket. Why not?
Number 2 in the league in three-pointers made per game. J.J. Heltebrand, a national team guard for many years. Great player, steps up and strokes a three.
And the hottest team in the league continues to be sizzling hot.
Welcome back to the Big Dome. Before we get this game going, let's take a look at this familiar rivalry. Asi Taulava and Eric Menk. Asi gives 10 points, or rather Eric Menk gives 10.6 points per ball game and 6.6 rebounds. Asi is the best amongst locals in rebounding with 12.8 rebounds per game and at almost 17 per ball game output. Asi calls it an old school duel and is looking forward to this matchup with an old foe. He says whoever has more energy will win the battle. For the Rock, his job is to get back on defense and not give up easy transition points. Eric says he plays better against friends, so he knows tonight's going to be fun. And when he has fun, he plays loose. When he plays loose, he helps Ginebra win. They've been on a 6-game winning streak with an average winning margin of 6 points, all thanks to Major Payne and the efforts of the rest of the Barangay Ginebra Gin Kings. Back to you, Alex and Seb.
Every sporting life needs a rivalry, and that's got to be Menk and Taulava.
Well, and these guys are a couple of the older big men vets in the league who are still effective.
I again feel my age, because suddenly they are veterans, and they were there in some of their early years in the Philippine Basketball League, just making their presence felt. Earlier, Singson had a good scoop shot, actually. Coke is looking for somebody to spark their energy, Alex, and there's Taulava downstairs. That didn't work.
Well, good help defense there by Ronald Tubid, who almost blocked the shot coming over from the weak side.
This is going to be the 4th game of Singson, and that shot gets a chance to go in.
Well, just very dangerous. Ginebra getting out in transition, and that's definitely a problem. But I think the biggest problem for Coke right now is the 19 points that they've put on the scoreboard.
And suddenly Ginebra is beginning to pull away. Doesn't feel like it, but it's already 18 points.
Yeah, well, there's still a lot of time to play in this quarter, and in the